Another brand that's been around for a while. It looks like they just have a lot of random stuff on this page. A scout knife, their imitation tortoise shell, serpentine trapper. Yeah, alright. This looks pretty cool. And then like was that a P38 with a spoon in it? Some kind of shovel pick knife. Oh, that's interesting. This I've seen before. I have a knife that's made by Sanrenmu with this exact handle, including this bit driver. So they got that's a Chinese. Yeah, this is a Sanrenmu ripoff. That's funny. An angler's card. Be ready whenever, wherever the fish are biting. Features: components come apart for one-time use stainless steel construction. So, I guess you break the pieces out and you can use it to fish, or here's like a spearhead. That's different. I've never seen that before. A saw, arrowheads, sewing needles. Oh, interesting. What's this? Gun tool screwdriver. Oh, it's one of those tool things. I have one somewhere. Not that one. Marbles. So if you're into duck hunting, you can get these decoy ducks with a knife on the bottom with duck sceneries. $25. Like I said, great gifts for people who are into that sort of thing. Some random assortment of different configurations. I haven't heard of this one before. A cattleman's whittler. I wonder if they just make this stuff up. A sleeve board whittler. Maybe they just don't want to be sued by Case, but I don't think you can patent a name for something. I don't know. Ram horn pocket knives. Over here we have Marbles Damascus blades for $30-ish. Here's an interesting one. That's an ulu. That's a Alaskan, what do you call them? An Inuit type of thing. Although the Alaskan ulu usually has the handle directly above and symmetrical with the blade. This one's kind of different. I don't know if it's genuine or not. Here's some field hatchets. One of them has is that a Damascus hatchet for $30? It's probably real, but if you look at the patterning, it's all kind of random. It's not like, well, Damascus steels. There are videos on YouTube if you want to learn more about what exactly they are and how they're made. There's all kinds of different ways of folding the steel, and this one just kind of looks messy. So this is probably genuine Damascus steel, but it's a kind of shitty fold. Great first knife. Okay. Here we have more marbles. This is just like machetes and stuff like that. It's all very bright orange, which is smart because when you drop it, you'll be able to find it. Imagine that. An emergency chopper. Okay. Bushcrafting camp cleaver. Whatever. Yeah, just more axes and machetes and whatnot. Moving on, we have Phoenix flashlights. So if you want a very expensive flashlight, now you can. Oh, okay, this brand, Ruiki. They make a lot of knives that are moderately priced. There are some knife enthusiasts out there that don't like these people because some of their knives are reminiscent of more expensive ones. For example, this one, which looks kind of like a Sebenza, and there are others that even look even more like Sebenzas. They're moderately priced. You're going to spend, $50 to $100 for one of their knives. They're pretty good quality. I don't have anything against them. I think the Sebenza's a generic enough look that you can make something that looks like it, and it's fine. Leatherman multi-tools. I'm not into collecting multi-tools. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. It's a scissor multi-tool, and you can get them in all these different colors. $70 though. Wow. Oops. One page at a time, dude. Tactical pens. It's a Masonic knife and a Masonic pen. And here's a case Masonic collectible, and here are Masonic knives by Rough Rider, so you get someone who's into Freemasons. I've seen this before. This is that old-timer whittler pocket knife, and here's an Uncle Henry style. That kind of looks a little bit like the Opinel style. Just wood carvings, tools and stuff. Here are some Frost Heritage Collection knife and truck sets. So you can get a Frost cutlery, probably a trapper, and some old trucks. No thanks. And some boxes, boxed gift knives, world's greatest, grandpa, dad, son, whatever. This is just an old school order catalog. Zippo. So these are actually Zippo brand. There's the caboose. Okay. Native Phoenix. So it's Zippo. They make, they'll put anything on their lighters. A couple of pot leaf ones. Pirates. What was that? Moby Dick. Anyway, more Zippo lighters. These are kind of, I guess, generic ones. I have one that is kind of like that one. I wanted to get one of these someday. These are the 1941 replicas, so these are the ones that they sent overseas, World War II, and it's made to look like that. They're sort of a little bit broader, a little bit more rounded. Clip for your Zippo, and you can get a sheath for your Zippo. More lighters. So we can do it. Yeah, you can get anything on a Zippo. Oh, these are more of those tin signs. I like the Bigfoot one. Please do not feed the Sasquatch. And yeah, these are kind of dumb. Just like I've been saying, stuff that when you have a midlife crisis, you can put it in your basement. What do we got here? Stilettos. Italian Milano stilettos. Who makes these? They don't say. Well, if you're into stilettos, you can get all kinds of different colors, and yeah, $10 a piece. Over here, we have a little bit of cultural appropriation going on. Ocoee River Tribal Liner Locks. Ocoee River is a Knifeworks company that Frost bought out, and now they make shit. So don't let them fool you. What are we looking at here? These are some Frost wildlife liner locks. So novelty knives. Here you got like ducks, wolves, a bear, I think, stag, eagle. $10. They're all the same, just different pictures. Still collectible in that way, I suppose. Hen and Rooster, which is also Frost cutlery. Well, Hen and Rooster is actually a little bit slightly higher quality than their other stuff, and slightly more expensive. So here you can get a scene of the Vietnam War on your Bowie knife. Tea Party sign. Over here, this looks like Frost cutlery as well. Yeah, Frost battle knives. So you got like a Rambo knife. This looks like various battle scenes on the handles. And same kind of deal down here, but in Bowie configurations. Very cheap though. But it's Frost. Rough Riders case configurations in yellow. Okay. You're going to see a lot of this stuff over and over and over again, which is great because I can just kind of skip past it. Here's a different kind of handle material. Back in the good old days on Tobacco Road. Tobacco Road. All right. Rough Rider titanium. So I guess these are made of titanium or some kind of a, no, it's titanium coated steel if you want that. So there's a little bit of everything here. Okay. Moving on. Smooth bone pocket knives. This is another page of Rough Rider with different various types of, I guess, smooth bones. Oh, here's the lady leg. Trashy as fuck, but I have one and I love it. Anyway, over here, more Rough Rider, just random stuff they have on the shelf. I guess another scout knife, another, well, they're just calling this one a work knife, but Sodbuster, Farmer, whatever. Hawkbill, a Barlow. Down here we got blue bone pocket knives by Rough Rider. Alright. Moving on. Oh, we have something a little different. A razor. Easy money pocket knives. Ever wonder what it feels like to have a pocket full of bills? Now you can find out. Okay. So, buy one of these and it comes with a bunch of money? I don't know. Red pick bone pocket knives. All your classic configurations. Well, these look pretty cool. Imitation tortoise shell. I like that. Oh, here's a razor trapper. I haven't seen that before. Doctor's knife. I like doctor's knives, but I like the one that comes with the spatula instead of just the blades. Little lady leg, big lady leg. Bolster stripes pocket knives. Oh, okay, so they've worked the bolsters with these lines. And this one's different. Cub lockback. So, if you like to collect knives and you want to find something unique, you can find it here. Coal miner pocket knives. For the coal miner in your life that hasn't died from the black lung yet. Stagbone. Oh, this one's different. A bear head trapper. Is it made out of a bear's head? I hope it does. It is. Saw cut bone pocket knives. So it's the same. Holy crap, that's a big Barlow. The Granddaddy Barlow. I might have to get one. Collector trappers. So I have a lady leg knife that's made in this pattern. They call it the slow burn. Just for that little extra touch of trash. I kind of like this green gun stock bone. It's kind of neat looking. I'm not into trappers though. I just don't like the way the bone looks. Sow belly trappers by Rough Rider. So here's one that looks like it was infected by something. This looks like it's a tobacco bone. So this cow was a smoker. Your choice, $15 each, or get the whole set for $50. All right, what do we have here? Heavy Hunter series by Rough Rider. So here's a snake skin blade knife. And these are all just kind of generic fixed blades and a couple of folders. They all look the same, really. Combat sword by Rough Rider. So there's a combat sword up here, and then some more fixed blades. Nothing much to say. There they are. I can't believe it's not metal. What is this? Sharp, strong, impervious to moisture, and at about 2 ounces. Extremely lightweight. Features one piece black. Oh, okay, it's G10. So it's, yeah, plastic. Alright, over here we have Johnny Reb's Damascus D-Guard Bowie. So it protects his D. And it's Damascus for $70. Who makes these? Oh, this is more Rough Rider again. Big fixed blades. This one's kind of funky with that hole right there. So if you like the leather wrapping with a little bit of color, or a leather wrapping with not so much color, yeah, like I said, you just find what you like and buy it. Here's the legendary Texas Bowie knife. Ooh. Now we get to the fun stuff. If you're into old school cartoons and whatnot, here's a Hopalong Cassidy Bowie knife. Here's a Roy Rogers Bowie knife. Yeah, this is a page for boomers. A Roy Rogers Bowie King of the Cowboys guitar knife. That's really goofy looking. Looks like an anchor. So I bought a knife from these guys once. This is the Novelty Knife Company. That was my Houdini knife, the bear. $4 a piece. Oh, $5 a piece. Or if you get 3 or more, it's $4 a piece. You get Gene Autry, Hopalong Cassidy, Dale Evans, Zorro, and Roy Rogers. All right. Who's this? Wild Boar. I've not heard of these people, but they make a pretty funky looking collector's edition in God We Trust razor. Some throwing knives, a skull knife or something. The Vanity Knife. In the not so distant past, before mass production of molded knives, craftsmen created beautiful and ornate objects that filled everyday lives. This lobster pattern knife speaks to that time. Lobster pattern. Never heard of it. Oh, there's an actual ulu. You can get these from Bud. This exact one, I think, actually, from BudK for probably less money. There's that little stand. Whetstone for sharpening. A couple of wrist rockets. It's random. Those generic survival tool cards. Alright. American Hunter fixed blades. Who makes these? American Hunter. That is the brand. So, hunting knives. Pretty cheap. Westmark fixed blades. So there's all these knife companies I've just never really heard of. But you can go online and they have websites and they sell knives, and they find their home here in Smoky Mountain Knifeworks. Okay, this is a page I see in like every catalog. It's this brand called Right Edge. And they make a lot of Damascus blades, and they're really beautiful. So they have a couple of swords up here. They're expensive. This is like a kind of Middle Eastern style knife, I guess. I don't know about that for sure. But now this is a better quality Damascus pattern. If you look at, well, that's not a good example. I thought they had a teardrop. So things like this, where you have this like star type pattern, that's the kind of stuff I like to see in my Damascus. Or here's a couple of teardrops, but it's still, it's kind of random. So that, yeah, $25, that's, it ain't the best, but it's a little bit better. There's some interesting stuff going on rather than it's sort of being randomly folded around. But still, I'd rather get a really nice teardrop is probably my favorite. Here's a couple of different, same company. This one, you can see there's a definite pattern to it. And the reason why I like seeing patterns is, I really recommend if you're interested, to watch a couple of videos about how Damascus steel is made. And in order to get these patterns, it is a lot of work. And I think they come out really beautifully. Here's some stuff made out of railroad spikes. I actually have a bunch of railroad spikes that I've picked up on a bunch of hiking I've been doing, and I'd like to, I don't know if I could send them off to get them made into a knife or something. I don't know of anybody that does that. You might as well just buy it pre-made. But I think it would be cool to have it done with a railroad spike that like I found, you know. Okay, over here we got Smith's. They make sharpeners. You can buy them in like Walmart or wherever. I've had this style sharpener before. It's not very good. I actually use this style of sharpener. Well, no, that's not a good example. What is the sharpener I use? I think I have it close by. A Lansky. I use a Lansky sharpener, which don't really. Now's not the time to get into it, but it's kind of like one of these rods held at a specific angle. Anyway, these are cases, storage cases, display cases. You put your knives in them and roll it up. I have one. It was a gift for my birthday last year. That's pretty cool. More sheaths and stuff. And more sheaths and stuff. These are really cheap, but if it's nylon, it doesn't have to be expensive. Okay. Back to the knives. These are Winchester. So yeah, Winchester, Smith & Wesson, they make knives. $25, and you can get a Winchester knife with a little bullet inlay if you're into that kind of thing. Winchester frame locks. These are a little more reasonably priced, but they're just frame locks. That's fine. Some gun holsters and gun sheaths. They sell gun stuff in this too. Dual side sharpening stones. Collection displays. So you can display things. Over here, you can buy bullets. I don't think they will send them directly to you. Every buyer of Smoky Mountain Knifeworks merchandise warrants that he can legally purchase and possess the items in his place of residence. Cannot be sold in California, Arkansas, Hawaii, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Connecticut, and DC. So maybe they do send it to your door. I thought you had to send them to like someone with an FFA license, but and you can only buy one if you identify as male. All right, Hornady. They make bullets and stuff. So yeah, you can buy bullets. More bullets. Laser. I don't know anything about bullets. Like I've heard these names before, but air guns. Sig Sauer air guns. Shoots like a Sig because it is one. Wow, these are a lot of money. I don't. Are these airsoft? No, they were .177 caliber. No, these are not airsoft. These actually shoot pellets. And here's some more bullets. Oop, too far. Okay, this page comes up in every catalog. You can build your own knife. Here you can buy the scale materials and you sand it and shape it to what you want. And then over here you get the other parts. You pick a knife that you like, get the handle material, slap it together. I've never really done it, but maybe I would someday. It's really not that expensive. Look at the prices here. And you can create your own knife. Kind of neat. And if you want a Damascus blade, you can get a cheap Damascus blade. I'd rather not, but some of these are pretty nice. I like this green one. This purple one's kind of cool. And then up here, this is kind of dumb actually. You just get all the parts of a knife and you put them together and then you have a knife. But I'd rather like do fabrication with it, you know? Anyway. Frost Trump knife and truck set. Oh boy. Make America great again. Keep on trumping. Yeah, see how that works out for you. All right. So, commemorative Trump truck. And then here's Steel Warrior Patriotic Pocket Knives. Steel Warrior is another Frost Cutlery sub-brand. But they're also generally regarded as like just okay, which is really, really good for Frost Cutlery. Ooh, they got the doctor's knife with a spatula. Pretty cool. Liberty Bell pocket knives. Okay. What the fuck is that? Choctaw lockback? Alright, whatever. Here we have some kitchen knives by Victorinox. So these are the same people that make your Swiss Army knives. Here's their symbol. So this is stuff for your kitchen. Very nice. Oh, more Swiss tool stuff. So this is a straight up multi-tool. A couple of multifunctional Swiss Army knives. The Work Champ, the Field Master, the Camper, the Farmer. Over here you got your novelty ones for $18.99. I actually really like this one, the Burger Bar. That's a very like 80s neon look. When life gives you lemons. Okay. Sardine can? They just make a little bit of everything. Alps cheese. Taco. Chili pepper. Gingerbread love. Okay. The Victorinox Skipper Pro. That's pretty cool. Nail clipper. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen these. The Swiss card. It's really expensive, but it's basically one of those tool cards where you can pull out all this stuff and they're tools. And then these are little Swiss Army knives that have a nail clipper in them. All right, sadly, we have come to the end, but on the very back you can get a Father's Day commemorative multi-tool or some generic shitty looking knife okay, yeah, Father's Day just around the corner. So that was the Smoky Mountain Knifeworks catalog. I hope you've enjoyed it. This has been another JJ Jigs Truck Stop